Hey VC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to post a quick video here. Gonna do a quick entry into Sam St. John. He has a kind of a 5 question contest that he just put up. Saw it the other day and I thought it sounded like a blast and wanted to support his channel. He's a really great guy. He's been in the VC for a while now. So yeah, just wanted to kind of jump on board. And if you're not familiar with his channel, definitely go over there and check him out. Real knowledgeable guy, really cool guy. You'll really enjoy his channel. And I think he was kind of doing like somewhat of a push for 800 subs. And last time I checked, he's at like 787. So he only needs 13 more subs. So if you would just go over there really quick, sub to his channel, you won't regret it. And hopefully we can get him over 800 subs by the time this video is posted. Which should be in a few minutes. But anyway, his question was simply show 5 albums that if someone that was completely new to your channel and everything, didn't know anything about you, they may be a little surprised or something to kind of see that you have in your collection or that you like, and that type of thing. So what I mainly tried to focus on was not just picking 5 strange albums maybe that people wouldn't know about, that type of thing, but I tried to pick 5 albums that I listened to a lot and have listened to a lot year after year after year after year, that again, when someone clicked on my channel for the first time, these wouldn't be the 5 things they would expect to find in my collection. So these are always in heavy rotation in my music world. So that's how we're going to start. So the first one we're going to go with here is the one and only Tim McGraw. And this is the biggest hits, which as you can see, it's a Walmart exclusive. It's kind of a greatest hits. It almost came down between this and Southeastern by Jason Isbell, but I thought this might be a little more of a shock than Jason Isbell. But yeah, I mean, McGraw is just one of my absolute favorite country artists. Just of course, just love his songs. I love the storytelling. Just like everything he does, it's just fantastic to me. It's my kind of modern country. And the greatest hits albums covers a lot of the things that I really love by him, like "Don't Take the Girl," which was the first song I ever heard by Tim McGraw. "It's Your Love," "Live Like You Were Dying." I mean, I'm getting goosebumps just even reading the names of some of these songs, just because the storytelling in them is just so freaking powerful and moving. "Humble and Kind," another fantastic one. So yeah, I would think most people that would pop over to my channel for the first time wouldn't take one look at me and go, yeah, he's a Tim McGraw fan, especially as much as I listen to that album and listen to him in general. Second one on the list, I've been listening to this since I was in college, so it's been 20 plus years of going with my boy Kenny G, and this is Kenny G Live. The first type of jazz album, smooth jazz, but first type of jazz album that I liked on any level, that I actually wanted to go back and listen to again and again and again, and it was Kenny G Live. Matter of fact, for me personally, in my story with the beginning of the VC and kind of being around right at that starting point, this album was a key piece in one of the first type of thread things that were done when we first started the VC back like 14 years ago or something like that. So like it's been around and I've been talking about it for quite some time, and I love it. Like I said, I know it's elevated music. The way I like to put it is it's predictable. Like you can hear a melody and you kind of know what note is going to come afterwards because it makes sense. And that's kind of what Kenny G does, but that's also what makes Kenny G so freaking special. And it's a live performance. I even have the DVD of it as well, and just stuff like "Going Home," "Silhouette," I mean, "Midnight Motion," "Don't Make Me Wait for Love," which is a duet with Michael Bolton, "Been Missing You," "Tribeca," "Songbird," "Uncle Al." I mean, I freaking love this album. There's no way to get around it. And like I said, Kenny was my first introduction to liking anything jazz. And I went on later to discover, of course, your Coltrane's and Ornette Coleman and on and on. But Kenny was still the first. So I love that album to death and still play it quite frequently. The next one here, I don't think most people look at me and automatically go, yeah, he's an Enya fan. But I love Enya. I absolutely love her. Matter of fact, I've said in videos over the years that, if I had 5 artists that I could choose to see, see them have their best performance ever in the perfect location and all of that. Enya was one of the 5 that I picked. Like that's how much I would just love to see her live. And this is definitely my favorite album by her, A Day Without Rain. And just fell in love with this album years ago. This came out in 2000, but I just love everything about it. It's kind of it's the Celtic thing that she does, but then it's also kind of like a medieval type of thing that's inside of it. There's also kind of a fantasy type of thing that's inside of it, and it's just like beautiful stuff. I mean, you have songs like Wild Child and Only Time, which is more of her, I guess, not common, but more common to her normal sound, if you will. But then there's stuff like Flora's Secrets and Silver Inches, which are really more like, this may sound weird, but it's almost like listening to a painting is kind of like, when I think about Silver Inches, like that's what I experience with it. It's like it's a painting being turned into musical notes, and I don't know, it's just something about her I get and I absolutely love. And I remember you talk about people being shocked, not this album, but I bought a Greatest Hits by her, and I was at a Barnes and Noble, and I bought the Enya's Greatest Hits and a Motorhead album. And I took them both to the counter, and the guy scans the Motorhead album, sets it down, he picks up the Enya, looks at it, and goes, "Didn't see that coming." Scanned and set it down. So I guess I had to pick Enya for this one as well. All right, so number 4, Grease 2, my absolute favorite soundtrack. I don't know how many times a year I play this album and love it. Play it in my car, not the album, but my iPod, playing it in the car all the time. From the first song, Back to School, all the way to We'll Be Together, and the very last track, and everything in between. I'm singing every single song. I'm singing it in the tone with the character that was singing it in the movie, and it never gets old. All this does is just puts the biggest freaking smile on my face, and never ever get tired of listening to this. So again, that's not one that I think people automatically assume is going to be in my collection. And last but not least, a little Bobby Darin, Mac the Knife. And kind of the same thing I've been saying about a lot of those. It's just another one of those albums just makes me so freaking happy. When I'm listening to this around the house or whatever else, it's kind of like, it puts me right into Vegas mode. It's just, you have songs like Splish Splash, Dream Lover, and stuff like that, but anytime the song Mac the Knife comes on, it's like, it's just time to smile and dance and, snap your hand off to the side. And I mean, it's just something about that song I just love, absolutely love, and I listen to it all the time. So yeah, Bobby Darin definitely goes in this discussion as well. So there you go. There's 5 albums that I don't think newcomers would expect to see in my collection, but I do love. And as always, VC, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, and we will talk to you soon. All right, take care, guys.